What is going on, everybody? The Mighty Soundwave here. I have a game for you today on Modern Warfare 2 on the map Favilla, and it is a free-for-all match. I wind up winning at the end, but I'm not going to tell you the ending score just because I don't want to ruin it. So this match, I decided to put on the Magnum with a tactical knife, and I run the perks Marathon Pro, Lightweight Pro, and Commando Pro. And what I wanted to do is just run around and knife people only, and putting on like a throwing knife. So honestly, I want to tell you guys right now, I would like to suggest that you guys try this because it's really fun. But for a really good suggestion, I suggest you do not go and try knife only in like domination or team deathmatch or especially ground war, because everybody people like to use noob tubes and that's their choice of game style. That's okay. If you want to hit easy mode, do what you want to do. But if you want a knife only, your best bet to do is either just to go in free for all, because it's very fun. Maybe search and destroy. I don't know. I don't play search that much, but if you just want to go around and get a bunch of knife kills, just knife people, go on free for all on Modern Warfare 2. It's probably the easiest knifing game of all the Call of Duties. Number 2 is probably Call of Duty 4. And number 3 is Black Ops, and then the last one is World at War. That's like an impossible knifing game. I don't know, it just seems really weird. But anyway, before I get into my story, because I have another story for you guys today, I don't know if there's any fellow commentators that are young or that happen to be watching me right now, but I don't know if you use this program, but I do. But use Audacity, because this is my 5th time recording this commentary, and because for whatever reason I would record my 9-minute commentary or whatever it is. It's like 7 minutes 50 seconds. I would record it for that long, and what would happen was it would say Audacity has stopped working, and then boom, my video goes away. And it's really stupid because you put a bunch of effort out into making a 7-minute commentary, just talking into a mic you don't know. So you put a lot of effort out, and then what happens? It just stops working and you have to remake it. So what happened was I re-downloaded Audacity, and I'm on a new Audacity and all that stuff. I really, really hope it works. I know what I have to do wrong, and I'm sorry that I was camping right there for you guys. As you can see, I'm in my AC-130 now. I really, really love this AC-130. I'm taking down my Harriers like a pro with my own stuff. But this kill streak, the AC-130, it is so much fun. It is so much better than the chopper gunner. As you guys saw, if you saw my video, I had gotten a nuke with the AC-130 instead of the chopper gunner. I actually had to run around and get the last 5 kills with my MP5K. But yeah, we're not going to be talking about my nuke, but this kill streak is very, very sweet. I really suggest it over the chopper gunner. When I use the chopper gunner, it feels like I'm on a 27 sensitivity, because it's just really sensitive. So I favor the AC-130 over the chopper gunner, and it's also better because my favorite band, Attack Attack, has a song called AC-130, so that's pretty sweet. What I want to talk to you guys today was about my first kiss. Yes, my first kiss. A lot of you guys have had that before in your life, or some of you haven't, or you will have it one day. It's kind of, you make it a big deal. It's cool to say, oh, it's a nice story to tell people when you had your first kiss or something like that, but it's not the biggest deal. But it'll happen one day. So what happened was I had civics class, and honestly, this was back in 7th grade, and when civics class was actually, honestly, probably one of my favorite actual classes after lunch and PE. Lunch was probably my favorite class because you learn how to eat, and I certainly know how to eat. I'm a pretty big guy. So civics was a very fun class. The teacher was a pretty cool guy. He had a bunch of easy routes for you to get your grades. Like just having your folder full will get you an A, and I don't know, it was just a really fun class for some reason. But so what happened one day, this girl, I don't know what made me think I wanted to date her, but once again my downstairs private area took over my brain and said, oh, girl wants to date me, oh, whoa, all that kind of stuff. So when you're a teenage boy, that kind of stuff happens. I was 13, I do believe, when this happened. But yeah, so what happened was the teacher said, yeah, go sit right in front of Joey. And at first I looked at her, I'm like, man, this girl looks so weird and she's annoying. Like I could just tell her personality, like I could read her. And just don't sit in front of me. So she eventually started talking to me. We passed notes. I'm not gonna be a douche. I'm gonna pass notes back, because I was like, I'm not weird. So eventually we ended up trading numbers, and at the end of the day, one day at school, she had asked me, quote unquote, you can quote me on the quote unquote out. And in 7th grade, asking somebody out means, will you be my boyfriend or will you be my girlfriend or something like that. So she asked me, and I'm like, I'm not really too sure, I gotta think about it. So she calls me at the end of the day of school one day when I was minding my own business, walking home from school, because I literally lived a sneeze from my house. She called me, so did you make up your decision? Did you make up your decision? And I'm like, yeah, let's go out. It sounds kind of fun, because I thought to myself, why not? It'd be a fun occasion. Maybe something cool will come out of this. Maybe I'll meet more people. Didn't meet anybody. If you guys that didn't know that. So, we talked. We did the whole, we're going to call each other tonight. We talk on the phone forever. And then one day, the day came, and I was on the toilet taking a dump, and then we were talking. Somehow we got into the conversation about kissing, and I had told her that I've never had my first kiss before, and she's like, oh, well, then we should kiss tomorrow at school. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds kind of cool to do it. I'm like, I'll waste my first kiss on you, whatever. That's basically what happened. So we talked about it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So one day, it was after civics class. There's a bunch of people around. It was a cold day out. Burr, you wanted to wear a sweatshirt that day. And then we met up, and I was like, oh, hey, and all that stuff. And I was like, I really don't want to do this right now. And she's just like, come on. But for some reason, the teachers at that school, like, they don't want you to kiss. Like, I guess they don't want you to spread germs or something like that, which makes sense. It's nice for them. They don't want us to spread germs on everybody. So I was like, no. So I chickened out and I left, and she was all mad, like, fine, me. And so what happened was after the weekend happened, we met up. I'm like, alright, I won't chicken out this time. It was after lunch, right before civics, and we had finally kissed, and a couple kids were like, and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, that happened. So, there's that awkward moment after lunch, and you're like, there's that, there goes my phone. Someone just texted me. And then there's that awkward moment where you're just looking at each other the whole time, and you're just really awkward. So, yeah, we had our first kiss, and that happened. And then eventually, things didn't work out between me and her. I didn't like her too much. And so we eventually broke up, because my playing with toys what's the word I'm working for? It went between me and her. So, yeah, I was building a train set one day, and I was like, I'm playing with a train set. And she was like, so playing with some toy is better than talking to your girlfriend? I'm like, yep. Goodbye, everybody. The Mighty Soundwave here, and I'm out.